Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this Clevertronics LP single 9-watt LED emergency batten. Okay, so this is of course a emergency batten that I have. Okay, this is a diffused emergency batten. Okay, I did have a video of this up, but I'm redoing it. Okay, because the video I did wasn't very accurate, so I'm going to be redoing it. Okay, so this batten here, of course, is an LP made by Clevertronics. It was originally an economy batten, okay, when I got it, okay, but that range was scrapped back in 2017, so I upgraded it to an LP, okay, and also by upgrading it, I was able to get longer battery life out of it compared to the old nickel cad battery that it came with originally. Okay, now with all these new battens, the tubes are not the emergency lamp anymore. Okay, it used to be, but not anymore. Instead, it's got an emergency lamp on the end. Okay, so I'll show you that. So here's this is the emergency lamp right here, on the end here. Okay, so the tube is no longer your emergency lamp. Okay, the tube is just 240 volt only. So you have to have power in order to use the tube. Okay. But when I got it, the tube used to be emergency lights, and it was originally a non-maintained function, but I did convert it to be a combined non-maintained ever since it was upgraded. Okay, and ever since I got it, it didn't come with a switch, of course. I put the switch on there later when I upgraded it. Okay, non-maintained, I didn't need the switch. I also converted it to have a removable cable as well. It did originally have a fixed cable, but I stopped doing that and went to a removable one just because it's easier. Okay, so on the back of the batten we have these two wooden feet there just to stabilise it, and they also allow me to hang it up on the wall. That's what the Velcro part is on there for. Okay, now this batten here is LED only. There's no ballast in it. It never had a ballast. In it. And when I upgraded it, I converted it just to be LED straight from there. Okay. I also, this is not the original emergency LED. It was originally a warm white one, but I changed it to this cool white one. Okay, just because I like the cool white. Okay. Okay, I also put a cool white LED tube in here as well. Alright. This one here just has a single switch. It's a Clipsal switch. So you turn it on and the tube comes on. Okay, now being combined, not maintained, this emergency lamp will not run while there's power, so this remains off while the power is available, but as soon as the power goes off, it comes on. Okay, and it will run for about 5 hours before the battery dies. Okay, the battery is inside here. So to change the battery, what you do is you pull these two plugs out, and then you undo 2 screws, and the cover drops down, and then you can get to the battery. Okay, and on this end, of course, it's just an end cap that holds the diffuser in place. Okay. So now you can get this in 1.2 meter as well, and you can also get it in a double, but this is just a single in a 60 centimeter. Okay, now out in my kitchen I have the other versions. I have the long ones and of course the doubles, but this is just the one I have in my room. Okay, now when I got the end cap, it didn't come with a label, so I made one. Okay, Clevertronics LP. Okay, so I had to make that up for it. Okay, so when I upgraded, I had to buy this and the inverter. So that's 2 things I had to purchase. Part number is on the end there. Okay, so let's simulate a power outage. So we'll pull the plug. Okay, so when the power goes off, the emergency lamp comes on, and the tube will not work. Okay, I can flick the switch and nothing's going to happen. Okay, I actually have to plug it back in. I'm probably going to need both hands. There we go. So now the power is back on. Okay, so this goes off and this comes on. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's how it works. All right. Okay, so the LP, of course, is the middle of the range. It uses a lithium phosphate battery, as where the L10 uses a nanophosphate. Okay, but the running time's the same. You get 5 hours out of all of them. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this batten up and show you what's inside. So to dismantle the batten, you just need to pull the end cap off. Okay, it just comes off. The end cap is held on by these 2 little hooks there. And of course, the end cap does get dirty. Okay, so we'll set that off to the side, and then now you can lift the diffuser up. Okay, I'm just going to set that over here. Okay, and this is what it looks like without the diffuser on. Okay, you can probably see the battery is right there. Okay, so to change it, you've got to cut that zip tie off, then you can take it off. Okay, you can have 2 batteries in this as well. Okay, for the standard one, for the single LED, you only need 1, but if it was a double LED, like a Lifelike Pro, it would have 2 batteries. Okay, and this is the tube that I have in here. It's an SAL cool white LED tube. Okay, so we'll take that out. Okay, to open the batten up, what you need to do is you need to unscrew this. Okay, turn it anti-clockwise, and that comes off. Now what you need to do is depress this lip on the lamp holder. Okay, and now the plate will come up. Okay, and this is what's inside, and it is getting a bit windy outside. Okay, so this is what's inside the batten. Here we have our inverter. Okay, so it's an LP Lifelike inverter, C-Life C kit of course. Here we have the connection. This is the connection to the lamp, so this goes to that. This connection here goes to the battery. Okay, here we have our terminal block. We have our power port right here. Okay, so the brown is live, the blue is neutral, and the green is earth, of course. We have this little inline filter here. Okay, I really have no clue what it does, but it doesn't really make any difference. Okay, and of course this batten here has a concealed starter, so as you can see there's no hole in the plate, so to change the starter you actually have to open it up. So you take the plate off, then you can have access to the starter. Okay, once you do that, you put your new starter in. Okay, once you put your new starter in, you can then put the batten back together. Okay, it just shows you what type to use. Okay, you can use any type of Type A LED tube starter. Oh, it's getting a bit dusty in there. Okay, so this is the Type A LED tube, of course. All right, just to let you know, and there's our switch terminals right there, as you can see. Okay, so that's basically all that's inside the batten. Okay, so we'll put it back together. To put it back together, you simply slide the plate on, line up the lip on the lamp holder there. Okay, then what you need to do is push this down until that lip there pops into place. Okay, then we get our retainer and we screw it on. Just screw that on there, and that will hold the plate on. Okay, now of course, being LED only, I had to put the sticker on here so people know that's for LED tubes only. Okay, now we put our tube in. Now it doesn't matter which way you put it in, but I like to put it in a certain way. Okay, I like to put it in this way. Okay, because now be aware, don't you see this white part? You need that facing the plate. If you put it in wrong, you're going to have troubles with it. Okay, then we put our diffuser back on. Okay, slide that on. Now, yes, I did break the diffuser accidentally, a piece come out of it, so I repaired it with a bit of sticky tape. Okay, now we can put the end cap back on. Okay, I'm going to need both hands, so I'm going to put my camera down. There we go. Okay, now the batten is back together. Okay, and now it's ready to go. So that's pretty cool. Okay, cool white LED, 8-watt LED tube. Okay, and a single 3-watt LED. Now the LED is very small, but it's pretty bright. Okay, it's bright. Okay, it might be tiny, but it's bright. Okay, and of course here's your test button right here, and of course your status indicator. Okay, so that is my Clevertronics single 9-watt diffused LED batten. Hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.